Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, 151 arrested in raids across New Hampshire. Drugs, weapons, modified BMW seized. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
Crackdown of drug dealers in New Hampshire. Authorities just announced they've arrested 151 people during yesterday's Operation Granite Shield. These arrests were made across the state, and police say well over half of them were dealers. Tens of thousands of dollars were seized, along with 24 weapons, plus more than 500 grams of heroin and fentanyl, and a BMW that was modified to be a drug transporter.
We are sending a message to drug trafficking organizations that we are not going to let them continue making a killing here in New Hampshire.
This operation was carried out by 88 agencies across the state who promise that their work is not done.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Woman faces charges in alleged road rage murder. Let's take a listen to this video from WCVB Boston.
Yeah, shocking indeed, Emily. The authorities say that this started when one driver offended another yesterday afternoon here in traffic in Lowell, and then it ended with a shooting, a fatal shooting right underneath this bridge not far from the Lowell commuter rail station. Now, in court today, 20-year-old Graciela Paulino hid her face behind her hoodie as she went before a judge on a charge of murder. Court documents indicate that Paulino never knew 34-year-old Mark DeVoe from Peabody until he apparently cut her off in traffic yesterday afternoon. Now, a witness riding with DeVoe told police that Paulino followed them, that the two drivers got out of their cars and argued in a parking lot near the commuter rail station, and the witness says DeVoe then drove off, but he says Paulino kept following. He stopped again, got out of his car again, and that's when he was shot. DeVoe then got back in the car one more time, tried to chase the alleged shooter, but crashed into a concrete barrier and later died.
We believe at this point that this is a random incident as a result of a possible road rage episode.
He was working. That's what he was doing. He was working, trying to get sub, trying to eat some food. Wrong turn. That was it. Wrong turn, man.
After the shooting, but before she was arrested, Paulino posted on her Facebook page this message. Tried to warn him, tried to tell him, told him stop, that you, my son, don't make me spank you. Now, Paulino has had run-ins with law enforcement before. In fact, her bail was revoked on a previous charge today. But also just a few years ago, she was interviewed by a reporter about her feelings on violence. You'll hear from her in her own words coming up tonight at 5. For now, live in Lowell, David Beanick, WCVB News Center 5.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Mayor Sturmling shaves head, makes good on Super Bowl bet. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine. Woo! Okay, and there you go on that video. He was at a school getting his head shaved. Portland Mayor Ethan Stemling shaved his head Friday afternoon, making good on Super Bowl bet he made with Mayor of Portland, Pennsylvania. Stemling shaved his head in front of students at Prescott Elementary School. Portland, Pennsylvania Mayor Lance Pertor was also there and received a gift basket of Maine goodies from Stemling. Stemling used the event to raise $3,000 for the Barbara Bush Children's Hospital. After Stemling shaved his head, Pertor shaved his head as well. Portland, Pennsylvania is on the Pennsylvania-New Jersey border and has a population of about 600 people, according to the latest census. The Philadelphia Eagles clinched a surprising 41-33 victory over the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. Now let's take a look at your stock market and see how your stock market did for this evening and for today. And here's a look at your stock market right now. It's closed. Your Dow Jones Industrial Average closed in the green and went up. Your Nasdaq closed in the red and went down. S&P 500 closed in the green and went up. CNBC IQ 100 closed in the green and went up. Gold closed in the red and went down. Oil closed in the green and went up. US 10-year closed in the red and went down. Euro/USD closed in the green and went up. And VIX closed in the green and went up. Looks like it was a pretty good day for the stock market today. Stocks close higher. S&P 500 post biggest weekly gain since 2013. Stocks closed slightly higher on Friday, extending their winning streak to 6 days in a row and posted strong weekly gains. 13 indicted on charges related to meddling in U.S. election. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
We're the world leader in medicinal pain patches. When developing an alternative to expensive prescription lidocaine pain patches, our goal was clear. Make new Salonpas lidocaine the best alternative, period. We kept the same prescription size, the same hydrogel-based technology, and filled them with the maximum strength unscented lidocaine you can buy without a prescription. The only thing we didn't replicate, the price. New Salonpas lidocaine. Nothing is proven stronger or more effective against pain. Try it today.
A grand jury in the District of Columbia today returned an indictment presented by the Special Counsel's Office. The indictment charges 13 Russian nationals and 3 Russian companies for committing federal crimes while seeking to interfere in the United States political system, including the 2016 presidential election. The defendants allegedly conducted what they called information warfare against the United States, with the stated goal of spreading distrust towards the candidates and the political system in general. According to the allegations in the indictment, 12 of the individual defendants worked at various times for a company called Internet Research Agency, LLC, a Russian company based in St. Petersburg. The other individual defendant, Yevgeny Viktorovich Prigozhin, funded the conspiracy through companies known as Concord Management and Consult.
Okay, and there you go on some of that video. If you want to watch that whole video, we will be sharing that video and the link on the Riley King Network Facebook page. Special counsel probing Russian interference in the latest presidential election charged 13 Russian nationalists and 3 Russian groups with violating criminal laws with the intent of meddling with U.S. election and political process on Friday. And that is it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Friday evening, and I'll see you back here tomorrow with another newscast. Good night, everyone. Bye.